Yo, yo, yo. Teach Me Tuesday. We're back at you live again. You got the trio that ain't no Leo. I don't know what else I want to say, but but nah, guys, welcome back to another episode of Teach Me Tuesday. Uh, guess what, man? Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, the day that they say you're supposed to show love. And who is they? I don't know who they is, but it's a government holiday. Well, is it a government holiday? It's a national
I don't
holiday.
think it's a government holiday,
It's a
maybe
national
national.
holiday. That's what it is. It's national treasure, and it's meant to be celebrated. Don't believe the hype about not celebrating Valentine's Day because it's commercialized and all that good stuff. Hey, celebrate whoever you want to celebrate. Love them, show your love, receive love, all that good jazz. With that being said, today we're gonna talk about what does love got to do with it. And I ain't talking about necessarily love that you heard in your mama um, on Sunday morning when she up cleaning and all that good stuff. You know what? I ain't even look. Who does sing that song? What love got to do? Is it Tina Turner? Who?
Yes, it's Tina
I
Turner.
thought so. I knew I wasn't wrong. So Tina Turner. Well, shout out to Tina Turner. But back to topic.
You know she's not
what
alive anymore, right?
what does love? Oh, that's all right. The people gonna love this.
Okay.
What does love got to do with it? What does love have to do with home ownership? What does love have to do with everyday decision making? What does love have to do with you falling in love with the right house or right home in 2024?
Introduce
So
yourself, Mr. Abraham.
let's
Introduce
talk
yourself.
about it. Gavin Abraham, LaShawn Abraham, Wilmot Berry. Let's go. Nah, I'm Gavin Abraham, loan officer in Somerville, South Carolina. Um, and, you know, all that good jazz. Go ahead, LaShawn.
So LaShawn Abraham, I am the other half of our team Abraham. Actually, we're a trio. We have a silent, member, Miss Tara, but I
Shout
am
out to Miss
LaShawn
Tara.
Abraham. Yep, shout out to Miss Tara. LaShawn Abraham, I'm a mortgage loan officer and the sales manager in our Somerville, South Carolina location. Definitely love getting on here every Tuesday to drop some great gems to you guys about home ownership. We're going to talk about, why we love home ownership, some things you should know about home ownership. How do you find that perfect house to marry and make it your own? So, Mr. Barry.
Wilmot Berry with EXP Realty. The Berry Group, brokered by EXP Realty here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Pretty sure y'all have heard that 100 times already. But happy to serve my people in the Orangeburg area and surrounding as well. Super excited about this topic of what love got to do with it. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
So without further ado, let's get started with it. So I guess just to kind of jump things off, what is it about home ownership that we love? Like, why is it important? Why do we work in this field? Why do we serve the clients that we have? Let's kind of just dive into that, and then we can shift into giving the audience some tips about finding the home and how to fall in love with it, even if it's not perfect, loving it unconditionally. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
let's jump off. I'm gonna start with you,
So,
Gavin.
so yeah. Well, if y'all don't mind, let me
Yeah, go
let
right
me.
ahead. Why
Um,
why why do you love this industry?
well. First of all, let me say this. I remember when I sold my first house. Right. Matter of fact, let's go back a little further than that. I remember when I bought my house. You know what I'm saying? And it was a it was an amazing experience. It was an emotional experience as well. Because we really, really, really loved our home, and we really wanted to. We really saw our family living in this property. So buying a house can be very emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Very emotional. I remember like when my wife came and looked at this particular home, I wasn't even in South Carolina. I was working in Chicago. So yeah, I was working in Chicago, and I was like, babe, if you love it, hey, let's get it. And we didn't know if we was gonna get it or not, man. Because it was a little bit above our approval amount, right? And we kind of had so we negotiated it down, got it right in where we wanted it to, man. And we was excited that we were gonna be living in this home. So that's just kind of a little short story. How about you guys? How do you remember buying, your first home or buying that home?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. Like, probably what a lot of people still the reason that they buy is because of little things that they just happen to fall in love with. When we bought our first home, I don't know however many years back, but man, that's the smallest house we ever had, the cheapest house we ever bought, and and it was it was the only house that I was able to have a man cave in. You know,
Mm, that
the
was
funny
it.
thing
That
is,
was that was a selling point.
I done doubled house in size, and I still don't have a man cave in the new house that we brought, which is a shame.
Mm,
So,
mm,
but the thing that I think that I kind of sold LaShawn on when we first saw the house. So the house had surround sound speakers in the ceiling.
You didn't sell
Man,
me that, by the way, but I'm gonna let
man,
you go
look,
with that.
brother, I was that's something that you could add or do to your to a home or whatever. You can get regular speakers put in with. But to me, man, that just made me like, oh yeah, this the one.
mm.
Speakers in the house, check,
Yeah, yeah,
and it was
man.
in the right location. But LaShawn, tell us how you feel about our first
I
house.
mean, I'm all about the bottom line. You know, the
Mhm.
accountant in me is about the bottom line. So what truly got us to me to move forward with it. I mean, the price was great. Our mortgage payment at the time was under $1,000. So check. It was in a location still slightly Dorchester County. So that was a check. And so it kind of met a lot of the true needs that we had, and some of the wants as well. We didn't really, have a big list of what we needed. So it fit the bill. And so for us, when we bought a house, it wasn't necessarily, it was mostly out of necessity. We were renting and our rent kept increasing. And so we were looking for something that was going to keep, our mortgage payment or our housing payment stable. And so finding the right price and the location that kind of met some of the needs, it was just kind of the perfect fit for us. And so that's kind of how we kind of fell into it, and end up purchasing our own home. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very, very it's an emotional time for a lot of my clients. Way different from an investor buying a house compared to someone that's actually going to live in that property. Because you got to think about it, man. This is where you're going to lay your head every night,
Yeah.
right? This is where you're going to create those memories,
Yeah.
right? This is where the kids are going to grow up in, and we're going to have holidays here, and we're going to have dinners at the dinner table, we're going to watch movies here. So you start thinking about all those things that might occur in that property, man. So it's more than just a financial thing, it's an emotional thing as well.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I
You got to put
totally agree.
your heart is into it.
Absolutely.
And that just goes like again, our topic for today is what does love got to do with it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when it comes to home ownership, we typically we want to buy the things that we love or we have interest in. Sometimes it may not be sometimes we may not even love the home that we buy, but we love the memories that we make in the home. We love the
That's good.
potential that the home has. We love the fact that we don't pay rent anymore. We love
Hmm.
that we're building equity. We love the fact that we have made a financial decision that was sound and a good first or last investment wherever you are in your life.
I
And
like that, honestly. And I know you say I cut you off a lot, but I really don't mean to cut you off. I just want to,
yes, you
I
do.
just
But you know what? I still love you for it.
thank you, hun. I appreciate it.
It's tough out here in the streets. But
But but what you said is so true. I just left a meeting today, where we talk about home ownership in the Black and minority community, and one of the things you said, Gavin, I think is so profound because what a lot of people don't think about, or a lot of people are a little bit more, especially first time home buyers, they're a little bit more focused on the cosmetic of a house versus what you're saying, really the true memories, the other things that are more that's not as tangible, or you can't necessarily truly put a price on it, right? When home ownership gives you something that provides that stability, when it's providing that those emotional attachments, creating things, memories with your children, your family, having events, hosting parties, things like that, that truly impacts you on a mental and emotional level. sometimes people forget that when they go into the process. They're looking at, oh, my yard to be a certain side. I don't like the color of the walls, or, something along those lines. But truly trying to change that narrative in our heads, and really start thinking about home ownership in a different way. I think that's very good.
So guys, what I did was I thought about this, right? So I was like, man, what are three things, right, that a buyer should consider when
I like that.
they're trying to love their new home? Okay.
I
All
like
right. So the first one is love the look of the home. Okay. And love the look. Guys, I can't tell you how many times so many buyers have so many different ideas of what their ideal home is going to look like, right? So they walk into the house with an expectation that, hey, I want that craftsman style house, or I want the granite countertops in my kitchen with the white cabinets, right? So, or when I walk outside, I want to make sure I have a deck so I can have a cookout on it. So just loving that look, loving those things about the house that really makes you love the home. Because you think about it, right? I remember the first time I saw my wife, right? I love the look. So so the same thing with finding a house, hey, you want to love the look of your home.
Okay. Solid.
That's a good point. I like that a lot. What's number two?
So number two, and we're gonna get on round down this list, all right? Love the layout. Okay, love the layout. What I mean by that is this: sometimes you walk into a house and it's not the layout that you want, meaning the footprint, meaning the floor plan of the house. Okay,
Mhm.
some people might want a more open floor plan, like they want to be in the kitchen, seeing the kids over here. They got the TV up here, and they're cooking right here. They want a nice big open floor plan. A lot of new construction homes have that open style, open concept. However, some more traditional, personality, some more traditional homes may be a little bit more what we call cut up, or a little bit more boxy. So they're a little bit more intimate as well, right? Because someone can be in the kitchen and someone can be in the living room or the dining room and kind of just entertaining themselves, so the kids can
Right.
be in this room or family can be in this room, and the house is a little bit more dimensional, if you understand what I mean. So I don't
Mhm.
know, how about you guys? Do you like more open concept or maybe a mixture of the two?
Yeah, no, I think it's a solid mixture. Because I'm gonna tell you, like when we brought our second home, of course we were so excited about, oh man, we get all this square footage.
But
But you know what?
You were super picky with the layout.
Well, hey, but what we came to realize, even though we got this big layout or whatever, a lot of that space was unused. We
That's so
had a
true.
we I would say in our 2700 square foot home, we had maybe 800-900 square feet that really wasn't used on a day-to-day basis. We had a dining room and a like pretty much like a living room type area that once you walk past it through the front door, that's all you did. You walk past it because we had a eat-in kitchen nook or kitchen table
Hmm.
in the kitchen area. So rarely did we go to the dining room table.
Yeah.
And yeah, so man, that's one of the things that you fall you when you come when the terms of falling in love is that layout. It was
Absolutely.
you have some intimacy, you have some opportunities where it's just wide open. Everybody's in everybody's business at the same time. No matter what room you're in, everybody can know what's going on.
Hmm. So the reason I say love the layout, another big reason is because sometimes we can get too stuck on maybe like aesthetics, maybe like paint colors and things of that nature.
Hmm.
Mm,
If it's the layout that you love and the layout that fits you and your family, then don't let that stop you from buying that house, especially if it's just some small things like, hey, they have wood grain or here, or they might have paneling on the walls or something that you might not like. Guys, those things are changeable. and you can make those changes over time. All right. The last one is I had a general. This is pretty general, but lifestyle. Okay, because it covers a variety of things: neighborhood,
Mhm.
okay, location,
Mhm.
also budget. All right, because your lifestyle is gonna change if it's not in your budget, you know. So, or if it's within those financial parameters that you set forth with your lender and say, hey, my monthly payment here or whatever, it's gonna either enhance or maybe take down your lifestyle, what you like to do if you're not in budget. Okay, so make sure that house fits those three parameters. Hey, love the look, love the layout, and also love the lifestyle, which it allows you to have when you're looking to love your home.
Yeah, I mean, those are some really, really good like tips, Wilmot. So thank you so much for sharing that. The other thing I would add to that lifestyle category is the commute. I mean, right now, I think commute is one of the other like biggest factors that people are kind of weighing out when it comes to purchasing a home, because just like it is in the Charleston market, same thing there in the Orangeburg market. When you think about just jobs where people work to make a
Mm,
living, to be able to qualify for the loans to buy a house, that commute to and from work or to and from your kid's school and things like that impacts your lifestyle, right? Because let's be real, things are getting more expensive. So some people who may live in Orangeburg probably work in Columbia, or some of them might even work in Charleston or Somerville, and vice versa. People who live in our area here, Charleston, Somerville, whatever, even though there may be a little bit more higher paying jobs here, they're commuting further out towards the Orangeburg County area because it's cheaper to live. So it's kind of like you have to also take those things into consideration when you really want to figure out, okay, how do I fall in love with the house? But even though we've shared all of these tips, which I think are phenomenal tips, one of the most important things I tell people to do, no matter what, if you're eligible to purchase a home, purchase a home, purchase
mm,
a home, and just be flexible. Be flexible and knowing that you may not be able to get absolutely everything on your wish list. You may have your deal breakers, have the things that you must have, but outside of that, if it meet, that 80-20 rule or 70-30 rule, if it has majority of the things that you can
mm,
accommodate, be flexible. Still buy the house and then leverage that real estate to get you
mm.
into, something bigger and better further down the line. So that's my tip for today.
Hmm. Good stuff, man. Just to wrap up, I mean, guys,
Short and sweet.
yeah, yeah. Again, we want to hit the topic again. What love got to do with it, and the spirit of Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. We want to. Oh, man, you didn't know that? You didn't know
Are you
Valentine's
doing
Day?
anything special for your wife for Valentine's Day, Mr. Wilmot?
I can't say it on the
Hey,
live.
hey, hey.
Does she tune in or
Might
watch?
be watching, so I don't want to spoil it.
Right, right.
But I already did one thing already because I took her out on Friday. For you rookies out there, you know what I'm saying? When you got kids, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
and
talk about it.
one of them and go to gymnastics every day, you got to kind of maneuver a little
That's
bit
right.
so you
That's
can
right.
get that.
Instead of going out for dinner, you go out for
Yeah,
lunch. While the kids in school. You gotta get creative, man. You gotta figure this
Day
thing out.
date.
yeah, man, I like that. I like that one right there, brother.
Yeah, and then you might get cheaper prices at lunch. I'm just saying, you can ball out on. But
Get some,
yeah, man.
might get something delivered. You know, you
Right,
know,
right.
you
Hey, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this though. Send your man some hot wings for lunch tomorrow. You'll change his life.
DoorDash some hot wings.
know.
DoorDash that man some hot wings, and get the wings fried hard.
Do
Gonna
y'all
be
have
perfect.
DoorDash in Orangeburg?
You know what?
I'm
I
sure.
think I think we do got
Oh,
DoorDash.
okay.
Hey, I don't, you know what? Hold on. I don't like how she tried Orangeburg. Like
I was just asking.
it's
I
not
mean, I
the
don't
it's
know.
not the nation's capital or something. Uh,
We behind, but we on the way. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? We
Yeah.
left. We haven't arrived yet. You know,
Hey,
yeah. So, but we left though.
Hey,
You know.
all good. Hey, don't be picking on our city no more though. But
I mean, I love Orangeburg. Love,
yeah.
love, love. Well,
But,
that's all that we have for you guys today. We hope you guys found this to be some great little tips that we dropped just right before Valentine's Day. As always, if you guys are looking to buy, sell, refinance, this is the team you want to reach out to, myself, Gavin, or Wilmot. We are always here to help. We are licensed in the state of South Carolina, so we can help you anywhere in South Carolina, and I'm also licensed in Georgia. So.
sweet. Until next week. Peace.
Bye.
What love got to do with it?